All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here to talk a little more boxing. So we had the controversy with Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade and Canelo after the fight, right? So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, what could Demetrius Andrade do if he does not get that fight with Canelo? What can he do to raise his stock, to raise himself to get some money, instead of begging a fighter who can fight whoever he wants for a fight? I went through the IBF, WBC, WBA. I went through all these rankings. Here's a fight that Demetrius Andrade could get at 160 that would help him in his career in the zone. Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia is ranked fourth in IBF, one in the WBC, and I believe fifth in the WBA. He also could fight Royal Murata, who's been there for longest. Because you guys know the WBA is the one that has the champion and the regular champion. They always have two champions, right? Another person he could fight that's ranked that could be put together. Go fight Chris Eubank Jr. He's ranked number one in WBA. Go fight him. When London opens back up, if Demetrius Andrade fights Chris Eubank Jr., that'll sell out. That'll get some money in his pocket. After that, fight Jaime Munguia in Texas, anywhere. Fight Jaime Munguia for the top ranking in, the IBF, the WBC, and the WBA. Forget about chasing Canelo. He's at 168, and then he might go up to 175 to unify. Now, he would go down to 160 for Jaime Munguia showdown if Jaime Munguia got one of those, because that would sell out. If Canelo or Jaime Munguia fought in San Antonio or Dallas or in Houston at Minute Maid Park, it would be nuts. Especially on Cinco de Mayo. Oh my God. It would be great. But what Andrade has to understand is he can generate that money, but first he's got to go do what he needs to do. There's another guy. Oh, even better. Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko's fought Danny Jacobs and a couple other people. Go fight for that belt. Triple G is the IBF champion. Make Triple G, and this is not even a Demetrius Andrade. Eddie Hearn. Make Triple G, make Jaime Munguia and Demetrius Andrade all fight each other. You got to get some fights going on the zone when the Canelo's taking his time off, because Canelo fights when he wants and who he wants. So to get some big fights outside of that, that's perfect. You got some guy in Germany, Patrick Wojcicki, or I don't want to mess up his name, but he's the number 3 IBF. You got a bunch of other people. So we got 4 or 5 big boxing organizations: IBF, WBA, WBO, WBC. What Demetrius Andrade's biggest goal should be at this point is get top ranked in all those organizations. Be top in all those organizations. So now, when you want to get a fight, somebody has to fight you or vacate the belt. You see what I'm saying? Now people have to fight you. And when you become undisputed at middleweight, at 160, you don't have to go chasing Canelo around, because then you can come home after COVID is all done and your hometown opens up and you can sell out Providence and you could be on the top card of the zone. Or you can get Eddie Hearn to make you as the co-feature on one of his top cards. You understand what I'm saying? So he can build his own legacy and he can get money. He can make money without the Canelo fight. Jaime Munguia is a money fight for him. And definitely Chris Eubank Jr. over at London is a money fight for him. Go knock out all your mandatories, get ranked in all the organizations, and become undisputed at 160. Now you can come back and talk your trash. Now you can start selling out arenas. Now you can be marketing. Guarantee you, Al Heyman will let Charlo fight you if you become undisputed at 160. That's a 100% guarantee. So that's all I really got to say. What he has to do, Demetrius Andrade, is stop crashing press conferences and get active. Stop asking for fights and go get fights. Because if you become the mandatory and the top in all the organizations, you won't have no damn problem getting fights. I'm out. Check me later. Peace. Boxing Heads.